What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the one, the only L'amour Tai. Um, as you all seen from the title, I am going to be doing a story time. Um, and this story time is basically about my move to Dallas, Texas. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel. Period. Make sure y'all spam them comments below. Let's get into this video, baby. So, in I have to start like way back, y'all. So, December 6th, 2019. Yes, 2019, yeah. That was the worst day of my life. Um, I was in a really bad car crash. And when I say really bad, like I have permanent like knee damage and issues, things like that. Scar tissue and yeah, soft tissue damage and everything in my knee. And I always have knee problems now. So yay. I have a little scar, permanent scar on my nose. I have a permanent scar on my eye, permanent scar on my leg, my hand is like, yeah, like my pinky finger is messed up, had fractured bones there. Um, and yeah, so the car crash happened on my way from work. So as I was leaving work, going home, 5 p.m., 5 p.m. traffic, yeah. So the lady basically hit me from behind. My car didn't stop. I went under a truck. His car, the car I went under, his car went that way, my car went this way. My car got hit from the passenger side and the driver's side, and I hit a wall. Or a median, whatever y'all want to call it. And my car was totaled. Um, yeah, and I was injured from that day, December 6th, 2019, all the way until March 2020. Yeah, that was a long time. I was on crutches. I missed finals, y'all. Like, but my teachers made me make it up, so I still passed. And I graduated. So yeah. So since then, I since March 2020, that's when COVID hit. Well, moving further along after the car crash. Now we in March 2020. COVID hit. Boom. COVID hit. I was healed, and I was like, okay, I'm looking for a job. I didn't want to go back to the job that I left from when I got in the car crash. I was like, I don't want to go back to that job. I want a new job. I want a fresh start and everything. Remind y'all, it was COVID. Nobody was hiring. Everybody was closed. It was a mess. So I'm filling that application like boop boop boop, like random stuff, y'all, like nurse caregiver, um, teacher for online schooling, tutor, everything. Everything was like nope, 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 nope. And I was like, so then my job from when I got in the car crash, like they kept up with me the whole process and everything. So it was like, hey, how you doing? Are you looking for work? And I'm like, yeah. And then I reached out to one of my former mentors. She's a family attorney, and I was like, hey, is your law office hiring? And she was like, yeah, come down, this and that, da da da. And then remind y'all, it was COVID. So her law office was like, no baby, don't bring in nobody new. You good, you got it. So scrap that deal. So I went back to my old job. Boom. Went back to the job, and it was nice. I was working in a law firm, if you didn't know. Period. The law firm was nice. It was a really small law firm. Predominantly the white law firm. I was the only black person there. It was another black girl, but she quit and went to another law firm. And it was just me. And the position I was in, it wasn't challenging me. So I was like, you know what? I'm ready for another change. Like, this is not it. So I'm talking to my boyfriend, and that's when I was like, babe, we need to go on vacation. And he was like, okay, let's go on vacation. The first family trip we took, We went to Indiana. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fun. I'm like, I don't want to go back to work. I want to go on another vacation. And he was like, all right, let's go on another vacation. But I did go back to work. Went back to work for like 2 weeks or something. Then we went on vacation again. Went on vacation and we came to Texas. That's the vacation vlog. If you didn't see the vacation vlog, hilarious. Go see it. I put it in the thing up top in the description box. So went on vacation to Texas. It was amazing. He fell in love with Texas. I fell in love with Texas. We was like, you know what? Let's move to Texas. And we took that trip September of 2020. So anyway, September 2020, we came to Texas, fell in love with Texas. It was like, okay, we gotta, start getting our plan in order to move. It was like, okay, boom. So we come back, we're working. Around, I want to say November, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to move. I don't like my job. It's not challenging me. It's not paying me enough. It's not doing nothing for me. I was just stuck in that position. I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in this position. So November came and I was talking to him. He was like, all right, go ahead and get the numbers in order. This and da da da, and we can plan on moving in July. And I was like, July, I don't know. Like, I get my paralegal certificate in April. Yes, your girl is a paralegal. Okay. But yes, I just completed my paralegal certificate. Yeah. Excited about that. So I was like, yeah, I finished my paralegal certificate in April. I want to move in April because I want to start my career in April. And he was like, babe, we ain't got the finance. We got to save this and that, da da da. And I'm like, you talking all that other stuff, but I'm ready to move. What he was saying was making sense, but I was just not trying to hear. So I was like, you know what? You right. So what I did, I talked to God, and I was like, I prayed every night. I had sessions where I closed off the entire world, and it was just me and God. Like, I wasn't even praying. I was just sitting in my room, and I was like, God, look, you need to make some shake. But yeah, I was talking to God, praying, reading my Bible scriptures and everything. And when I brought this up to him in November, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a second job. I'm gonna get a second job so we could save more, so we can move in April, because I don't want to wait till July. So he was like, okay, get a second job. Now, remind you, I have 2 jobs and still in school, doing online classes for my paralegal certificate because I already graduated undergrad. So he was like, okay, if you want to work 2 jobs, you think you can handle it, go ahead and work 2 jobs. I was like, okay. Remind you, I didn't have a car at the time, but he was like, we can work around it. Somebody will help you out. I was like, okay, cool. Looking for 2 jobs. I wasn't finding nothing. So then I prayed and I was like, look, God, I need another job. This, da, da, da. The first Bible scripture, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was basically saying, take a leap of faith, and that he got me. But yes, he was basically saying take the leap of faith and I got you. Period. And I was like, say less. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about having a second job. All I'm gonna worry about is school, this job, saving money so we can move. So then I told my family and everything. I'm like, yeah, we think about moving to Dallas, Texas in July, this and that, whoop. They was like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool. Yeah. They probably thought it was playing, but it was that serious. So then, I got that weekend I had started I updated my resume and stuff. I was like, okay, graduated from undergrad. I'll take my paralegal certificate of April 2021, this and that, whoop. And I started filling out jobs. I started filling out jobs in December, y'all. Okay, so where was it? I had to stop. So when I started filling out jobs in December, it was a couple of jobs that started calling me back in I want to say January. And I was like, I don't really want to do this job. I was just filling it out just because. So then I told my boyfriend, I was like, you know what? You need to start filling out jobs. And he was like, wow, we not moving to July. And I was like, well, all these other YouTubers keep saying that they filled out jobs and, it took them a long time to get hired. So if we fill it out now, we have a job secured when we get down there. And he was like, all right, whatever. So then I was like, okay, what you want to do when you get down there? And he was like, I want to do whoop de whoop with the whoop. I was like, okay, that's cool. So we started filling out jobs. And jobs started calling him back immediately. When I say he put in the application like on Tuesday night, Wednesday afternoon, they was like, hey, can you come in for an interview? We was like, no, we're not even down there. We just browsing or whatever. And then it was like, oh, okay, this and that, keep our number. And then when you do move it down here, boo, boo, boo. So then I was like, dang, job's calling you back. Now let me get my job that I want because I want to work at a law firm. And yeah, so the first law firm I filled out for paralegal, of course. And they called me back and it was like, yo, you have time for a phone interview? I'm like, yeah. So I did the phone interview. They was like, okay, if we like you, we'll, give you a call back. I was like, okay. So then I started doing reviews on them and they was like, this is not a good law firm, this and that, da da da. And I was like, oh, I don't think I want to work there. So then another law firm called me and it was for a call representative for the law firm. And I was like, I don't know, but they get paid a lot. So I was like, I guess I can do that until I find me a paralegal gig. And then another job called me and they wanted an in-person interview. And it was a law firm for what I got my paralegal certificate in, which is family law. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that one. So then Boo was like, you know what? Go ahead and book that flight. We was like, book that flight. So we booked the flight. Before we booked the flight, we was like, I got to tell my mom and them that we trying to go to Texas at like the end of March because if they say we booking the flight, I'm like, why y'all going to Texas again for? Y'all just came from down there. So I'm like, we got to tell them. We didn't tell nobody. This was strictly between me and him. That was it. Nobody else knew. Not my mama, not sister, brother, cousin. No, nobody. It was just me and him and God. That was it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and tell my mom and them, and see what they say. So we told them. It was like, oh my God, congratulations, this and that, da da da. And it was like, John's calling you back, and I was like, yeah, I got an interview that her too. They was like, oh my God, this and that, da da da. So then we told my mom and them, and I told my brother and sister, and he told, I think, his mom and dad or something like that, and then like a few siblings, and that was it. We kept it close family only. That was it. We ain't tell no friends, no other family members, none of that, till we knew that we had the job secured. So we came down for the interviews and stuff. That was the life update, travel to Dallas vlog. That was the first vlog, the life update one. So we start packing, and the week that we came back from out of town, I told my job, I'm like, look, I'm thinking about quitting, this and that. I was like, no, why? We like, you're so much help. I'm like, I don't do nothing, so how am I so much help? Like, literally my job, anybody can do that job from home, literally. Like, the job didn't even require in-office assistance. A day I told them after I was moving that Wednesday, because I only worked 3 days. I only worked Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. That was it. So I went Monday and I was telling them, yeah, I'm thinking about quitting. Wednesday I came, I had my letter of resignation in my hand. And Marco, stop. I had my letter in my hand. I'm like, here, I'm gonna quit. Remind y'all, we ain't get approved for the apartment. Ain't no other job call me back. Nothing. So I put it on her desk and I'm like, yeah, March 15th or 16th is my last day. And she was like, oh my God, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I went back in my office, literally 3 minutes. This is how I know God put me in this position. 3 minutes after I put the letter on her desk, the lady for the job called me. And I didn't answer the first time because I'm like, who called me from Texas? Like, I don't know. And then she left a voicemail. She was like, hey, this is such and such from the law firm you interviewed with. I want to hire you. I'm like, what? So I ran outside the office and I tried to call her. She didn't answer. Came back in the office. She called me back. I hear you to close my door. And I was like, hello. She was like, yeah, we want to offer you the position. Can you start on the 18th of March? And I was like, yes, because I'm planning on moving on the 15th, this and that. And she was like, okay, that's perfect. So then I text my boyfriend, I text my mom, I text my family, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, I just got the job. Like, I just got the freaking job. Like, oh my God. And it's like, oh my God, we're so excited for you, this and that. 2 hours later, my boyfriend texted me, was like, yay. I'm like, why is you saying yay? And he was like, we got the apartment. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, the job called him back too. And I was like, yay. Like, Jesus. Whoever listening, baby. Because, but we wouldn't have been put in this position without y'all. So literally all in that same day, like my heart was beating. Like I think I cried a little bit that day. Like I was so excited and overwhelmed. My mom was like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" This is like, "Oh my God, you leaving me?" So yeah, and now we are here. We officially been here for a month now. But this leap of faith, literally, I'm giving it all to him because without me praying so hard and talking to him and everything, I'd probably still be at that job in St. Louis, mad, probably still without a car, everything. Like this move, it was amazing to me. It was amazing to him too. He's happy here, we happy here. I mean, it was a leap of faith, and we took it. It's all good in the hood, and I got me a new baby. Come here, Micah. Come here, Michael. Come here. Say hi to say hi. Say hi to YouTube. This is our new baby. His name is Marco Xavier McKinney. Okay, he is 2 months old. Yeah, that's our baby. He's 2 months old. He'll be 3 months on the 28th. His birthday is a couple of days before mine, January 28th, and mine January 31st. So we celebrating big. But yeah, moving to Texas has been a fun, adventurous ride, and we only been here for a month. So I will be doing maybe a 3-month update or a 2-month update to tell y'all more about it. Yeah, make sure y'all put in the comments any questions y'all might have for me. Comment below anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Yeah, write me on Instagram, Snapchat, anything, any questions. But yeah, and I think that's all for this video. And don't say, girl, your bed messy. My bed messy because I got Marco. Marco's a handful, y'all. Like, the boy. Say hey to the people. But anyway, y'all. Again, it's the one, the only L'amour Tai. And I will see you ladies next Friday. Bye.